boyfriend?
And you think there's nothing wrong with that?
No.
Everyone and their mother knows that loyal girls don't reply to DMs. And you replied. You're not loyal. You're for the streets. Now get in the car.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This guy is a total gentleman. This could have went wrong in so many ways. Not only did this guy load up the truck, he packed up her things and then loaded them up in the truck and was going to drop her off, meaning he was going to give this woman a ride to her mother's house. Oh my God. Before we see how we got here, let me go ahead and introduce you guys to embarrassing moments. We get a good laugh and we learn a lesson. Now, let me go ahead and introduce myself, but before I do that, make sure you leave your thoughts under this video. So comment your thoughts under this video. Now, when you comment, I want you to comment if you've ever been in this type of situation before or if you've seen it. Now, let me go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal for my channel, so here we go.
My boyfriend is kicking me out of the house.
What are you doing?
And wait till you hear
You
why.
threw all my stuff in garbage bags?
Maria, stop filming me. Get in the car.
What is your issue?
What do you mean? Get in the car, Maria. Get
No,
in the car. I'm
no.
driving you to your mom's house. Get
Why?
in
Why?
the car. Why? You think I'm stupid, Maria?
No.
My friend showed me the messages and he showed me your reply.
I'll be saying I have a
And
boyfriend?
you think there's nothing wrong with that?
No.
Everyone and their mother knows that loyal girls don't reply to DMs. And you replied. You're not loyal. You're for the streets. Now get in the car.
You're for the streets. Now get in the car. I believe this is a skit. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because their performance, like their acting jobs, wasn't very good. For instance, he would have been a lot more mad or a lot more depressed, because when you find out that your woman has been talking to another man or his friend, you're gonna be a little more pissed than this guy actually is. And then on her part, women are way more emotional, especially when they get caught cheating. Like, it's one thing if you don't have any evidence, but when there's evidence, oh my God, that woman is going to be overreacting and overacting because she's allowing her emotions to take over. That we did not see anytime in this situation. Now, let me go ahead and give you guys two situations that I dealt with, and of course this was in my past, not so distant, right? But my past as in like within the past like 3 years, right? So the first situation with my ex, this is kind of how the channel actually got started, because I was in a relationship, right? And she was a BBL girl, right? And I thought she was the one, you know, like I was head over heels for her. I enjoyed her body. I enjoyed her, right? I was making all kind of moves, learning all kind of different stuff, bumping shoulders with people who had money. So it just seemed like everything was just falling into place. I was getting my finances right. I was learning. I was shutting up. I was taking notes. I was learning. Now, the situation that showed me that women are extremely sneaky is when I told my ex, man, I don't like them pictures, right? And she told me, oh, babe, okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and I'll take them off because I choose you. You're the one for me. I choose you. So she took them off, but she actually didn't. What she did was she made sure that I couldn't see it. Now, how do I know this? Because when the picture reappeared on her profile, it had the same comments that was already on it. So that made me say, you're a sneaky one. You're a really sneaky one. Now, here's another situation, right? And this woman love bombed me, right? She was about like 37, right? So anyway, I go to this lounge, right? And at this lounge where I met her, we just so happened to end up going there on the same night again. Now, The crazy thing was, now, let me say this woman was love bombing me. She was really trying to get me into a relationship with her. And I was just like, I'm enjoying being single. You know, I'm able to focus. I'm able to chill. I'm able to get things done. And I'm getting some things done. I mean, just running a YouTube channel is hard. Pause. But here's what happened, right? So on this particular night, we're actually leaving. She sees me. I see her. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Clearly, we're going to go do what we do because we have been doing this already. So as we're walking out, a light-skinned guy walks up to her and he is enraged. He's like, oh my gosh, so you mean we ain't tonight? You mean to tell me that we ain't tonight? Is that what's going on? So as I see this yellow guy turn red, like his face is red, I instantly get defensive because I don't know what's going on between him and her. So now I'm just like, okay, if he takes 2 steps in my direction, if he looks at me in any kind of crazy way, I'm putting this man on his wallet. All right, like listen, I was extremely defensive. Now, the messed up part was this woman tried to tell me, oh my gosh, I used to talk to him, but he's so crazy. He's just crazy, right? And I was like, women really try to gaslight you. So when I seen this, it kind of triggered that thought, like, you think this is okay? And she basically was like, yeah. Right. So that's why it's tying in with this, because I'm just like, women really think that them talking to other men is OK, especially when you're in a relationship. Now, granted, the second situation I brought up, I wasn't in a relationship with that woman, but that woman really, really wanted a commitment. And I'm like, what is the point? Women are cheating more than ever. They don't even understand you showing your body. That's cheating. That's cheating. There was a point in time where men had to really wonder about what a woman's body looked like, in particular, her box. Now you get to see the outline of it. You get to see the crevices, and you get to see, you know what I'm saying, what type of box it actually is. Is it you know what, I almost went into detail, but you guys get the picture. You can actually see what her box looks like, yet she's trying to tell you that her posting on social media is not cheating. Now, the other thing was, this was his friend, right? So his friend was the guy who basically set this woman up. The embarrassing moment here actually fell on both of them. Right? He's embarrassed because he probably believed he got the one, just to find out that she is just another one. And then she was embarrassed because she thought that she was getting away with something. Because for women today, listen, I totally understand why women do the things that they're doing, because this is a time in history where women are sexually liberated. Fellas, I want you guys to understand this. Every single one of us gives every single woman a different experience. None of us are quite the same. Do we have similarities? Yes, but we are not exactly the same. Meaning, there are some guys who are rich and famous. There are some guys who are wealthy. There are some guys who live in the hood and are hood famous, and then you have the guys that are popular. I can go on and on and on. My point is, you get a different experience with every single man. I even say there's 4 categories of men and how they play this game. You have Mr. Bedroom, Mr. Wallet, Mr. Fix-It, and the homie, aka the friend. Women do have options, but these options are just for intimacy. They're just for sex. They're not Options as in these are potential long-term relationships that she can count on for the rest of her life. This is just guys that are just passing by, that are just passing time. In their minds, they're thinking that these are options and that all these guys want to marry them, when we know this is not the case, but they don't know that. So it's kind of like a box of chocolates, but the delicious ones, not those horrible ones, right? But the delicious ones where it's like, okay, you eat one and you're pleasantly surprised. Oh my gosh, that was great, right? So this is why we keep saying women think the grass is always greener, right? But it's just concrete in the streets. Now, fellas, this is why I constantly say work on your mind, work on your body, work on your finances, because you are going to enjoy your life. That's what this is for. This is for you to enjoy the lifestyle you have created for yourself, or the lifestyle that you are creating for yourself. I get it. You may want children. And if that's the case, then you may have to kind of take these on the chin, because I'm not seeing a lot of loyal women, and this spans across all ages, right? But fellas, don't feel too bad about what you have done or about what you're doing, because it's normal to want a woman, but you want to avoid the women that are pass arounds, right? That's what we're all trying to avoid. But it seems like these are the ones that are really running stuff, especially the undesirable ones, right? So you get with an undesirable one thinking, okay, cool, I'm safe, right? Nobody's looking for her. Nobody's looking at her. Her personality is pretty good. I like her. I can kind of sort of overlook or I can look through her looks. But then when stuff like this happens, this is like a kick in the ass. Fellas, understand what you're doing and get to it. Discard all distractions. Anything that will distract you from doing whatever you have in your mind, go ahead and discard it, because women have placed themselves in position to where you can enjoy them as a side effect of your success. Now, with all of this being said, I got a question for you guys. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.